Hey everyone, hopefully everyone can hear me. We've had some technical difficulties today, but we think we managed them all. So hopefully we're good to go. So, welcome back to my dream machine and welcome back to Kreative Kiwi. We're going to be doing this guy today. And I have some really cute fabric to show you guys to do it with. First of all, I'm going to be using white, black, and I'm just using gun old white and black. But my daughter Beatrice found this gorgeous color of green that matches the fabric that I'm using. Look at that. Isn't that fantastic? It is Floriani and the number is 273. So you guys should be able to see that quite nicely. Gorgeous color. So these are the things you need. So you need, I'm going to do the smallest. I'm going to do a 5x5. So it fits inside the 5x7 hoop that I have here. So this is a 6x6 piece of thin batting. Now you could use it thicker if you wanted, or a lot of people are using the thermo batting. I think it's called thermo batting. Anyways, heat resistant batting, you can use that. But I just have some, you know, kind of see-through lousy stuff, and it works just fine. All right, so we're gonna step out a little bit. Look at this. Isn't this gorgeous? This is going to be iridescent and sparkly for my ghosty. That's what I'm going to use, and I just had a little piece of it. I think it'll go that way. It's more sparkly that way. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. How is the sound? Do we have people with us? Yes, we do.
Sound is good so far.
Sound is good so far because we had sound issues switching, and I don't have to switch this time, so I'm happy. So, hi to everyone who tell us who you are and where you're from. That would be cool. We are from Canada, so let me start it off. Hi, I'm Sue from OML Embroidery in Canada. Good enough? All right, I'm going to keep talking while you guys say hi, and I'll look in a minute. So this fabric, now it has sparklies on it because if anyone has ever worked with sparklies, you know sparklies get everywhere. So I've got sparklies everywhere already. So this is my back fabric, and these are just 6x8 pieces of fabric. Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? That you fold in half and iron. And I would suggest actually ironing them so your machine won't get caught on anything. McDreamy has a wonderful tendency of getting caught on stuff, and it's confusing and bad, and it makes a mess. What do you guys think of this fabric? Let me put it all together. Look, green and ghosties, and this is going to be the outside thread, and this is going to be the back. I thought I'd kick it up a little. It's hard to decide, but what do you think, Dawn? Isn't that cute fabric?
I like it. I like the green one better than the black one, though.
Do you?
I just like green.
Well, what do you think of the thread that Bee picked?
I love the thread color. It matches nicely.
Well, kind of groovy. And then, of course, scissors and applique scissors. And I want to point out to you guys, remind you guys that we have a contest going on for these exact scissors. Wow, I just noticed how much mine are worn out. Holy cow. I use them a lot. Look, it says gun old on them and it's worn off. Look how, I don't know how well you guys can see it. Look how thick that is. But anyways, so you need nice trimming scissors. We have a contest. It's on another video on the channel to get these exact scissors for free. All you have to do is comment on the video and you need to be subscribed to the channel to win. So just make a comment, put a smiley face, don't care. I'm going to crack these open for today's work because isn't that awesome? You can hear it. Awesome. So this is exactly what you guys are going to get, and we have 5 winners. Also, stay tuned. This week, we are going to have another giveaway coming up once we finish the scissor ones. And I'm going to give you guys a little sneak peek, and you guys are going to lose it when you see what it is because it's awesome. It's way better than scissors. So I'm going to put that aside. Here we are. So I have sparklies everywhere. This is just what's going to happen apparently. So I have my 5x7 hoop and I have some tearaway in it. So let's look. Virginia, San Diego, Ireland. Ooh, cool. South Carolina, Scotland. Wow. That's awesome. South Africa.
We're hitting them good today.
We're hitting them good today all over the world. You know how cool that is? That is so cool. All right, so why don't we take it to the machine? Is everyone ready to go to the machine? I think so.
Yep.
Hi from Arizona. Yay. Okay, Don, switching cameras.
Okay.
Tell me when we're on. So I'm turning. Okay. Hopefully you guys have a nice view. Can I see the view, Don? How does it look? Try not to wobble my camera. All right. That's fantastic. That is fantastic. So this is McDreamy. He's my dream machine. Boy, I love him. He's awesome. I have everything loaded in. So let's get started on this one. This is one of my favorite things to create. I love these ghosty things. You can change it up so much. I think it's fantastic. How about variegated thread? How about different colors for the ghost? Different, fabric with different ideas on it. Why not? Why not? I think this is going to be like absolutely excellent with the fabric that I had. So, okay. Now, the first thing, let me organize myself here. Everyone with me so far? Are we good? I got to turn my head to check. Are we good? Yep. Hi, y'all. Hi, y'all.
As far as I know, we're all good.
Okay. So, the first thing that's going to stitch out is our placement stitch. So why don't we go ahead and do that? Now I would suggest using white or a lighter color. I am going to do it in black. It may not cover up, but if I do it in white, I'm not sure how well you guys are going to be able to see it. So I'm opting for the black, and then all my lines will show up for you guys. So do it a bit lighter. Black is kind of a harsh color to try to cover up with the green, but here we go. All right. Go McDreamy. I forgot to check my bobbin. I hope I'm not going to run out. So, okay, this is a placement stitch. Can you guys still hear me with the machine running? Because this was another test. Because remember, we moved my office. So this is the first live that we've done since moving the office. So good. Hopefully it's good. You guys will let us know. All right, McDreamy, rocking it out. So that's our placement line. And once that's done and McDreamy sings his happy song, we're going to lay down my gorgeous boo fabric. And I think I will place this so the boo is the right way, just because. Now, this is the 5x5 coaster. So this piece of fabric is only 6x6. And that works out, and I'm not going to be living on the edge, on the embroidery edge, and try to use a charm square and try to make it fit, because I've been doing that a lot lately. And yeah, no, I'm just going to be relaxed and normal today. So batting and the fabric, and we're going to stitch the next thing, which is going to tie it all down and give us our placement for the next piece, the middle piece. Excellent. See, no more living on the edge. I can do it. I can do it like normal people do it. That's awesome. So outside and then the inside. And this is what makes these look so good. The curved edges and the inside part and the ghost, the way it's set up. I love it. So I think it jumps here. Or no, it trims, I guess. Sorry, I don't know why I thought it jumped. Oh, because it's got to do his little dance, I call it. So, middle part coming up. I'll put my green on in the meantime. Yep, I am absolutely loving this fabric. You know what? I might have fussy cut it a little bit more because I am going to run out of the boo. If I'd realized there was writing on it, I might have done that, but that's okay. So, the next piece that goes on, now I've got some really expensive thick felt. And the ghosts are still going to show through. So we're going to trim that out. So we're going to switch cameras. Switching cameras, Don.
Okay. You're up.
All right. We are going to test out my new scissors that you guys can win, brand new. And first of all, though, I'm going to use these. Now, these are just, I don't know, Ginger, I guess they're called. Stork scissors or something. Anyways, I don't use them for applique because they're particularly sharp, and I find that, I poke through stuff. But I'm not actually going to use them. I'm just going to start with them. It just makes it a whole lot easier. And then I put those babies away. And now we're going to, ooh, oh yeah, those are nice. Apparently my other ones were dull, but I've been using them for years. Oh yeah. So my technique, if you notice how I'm holding my scissors, I hold them flat, not turned, and I put a little bit of tension on the fabric to hold it. I'm not like pulling it because look, you don't want this to move, but I'm putting enough tension so I can get right close. It takes a little bit of practice to do applique and the trimming flawlessly, but you can do it. You can do it. And I prefer definitely to trim it out on a table. That's why we keep switching cameras as opposed to on my machine, because I think you get much better cuts on a table when you can see how I turn it around all the time. I think it's really important that you do it that way. Plus, if you notice, especially with the sparkles, there's little biddly bits that go everywhere. I do not want those in my machine. Oh, I'm also going to point out, because people comment all the time, my nails. So I've got serious Halloween nails going on. So I've got ghosts and boo, which is really funny because I just cut the boo off. Pumpkin, we've got a spooky and a cat and another pumpkin and some spider webs. So you don't get much more Halloween than that, do you? What do you think, Dawn? You liked my Halloweenies.
It goes along with the theme of the video.
The theme of the video, for sure. All right, let's, where did I put it? We're just going to lay that on top. See the sparkles everywhere. Fits perfectly. And we're going to go back to the machine. So, Dawn, changing camera.
Go.
All right, are we on? All righty, back to the machine, and the next thing that's gonna stitch out, it's gonna tack this down, and it's gonna give us our outline for our ghosty, so we can make him really cool looking. Again, I would use lighter color thread than what I am, but if I did, you guys wouldn't be able to see it very well. So I'm using black just to make it better for you guys. Now these are just running stitches. It's just gonna stitch out what we want. Oh, there's our ghosty outline. I like him. We're just gonna have to do a little more trimming in a minute. So I'm liking it so far. Loving the green fabric. And then trim. I'm just looking at my instructions as we were speaking. Guideline for ghost. Place ghost fabric over the stitch. Yes. And then cut away. Alrighty, so we have our ghosty outline, and I'm going to put on my silver sparkly organza stuff that I found, and I'm thinking that's gonna look fantastic. And this step is gonna stitch it down.
Sparkly ghost.
Well, I thought iridescent, sparkly, all the glitter stuff gets all over the place though, so it kind of sucks, but that's okay. Ooh, I like. Yeah, that's pretty neat. Hopefully all the lights pick up everything. Nice. All right, we got to do some trimming again. So let's switch cameras, Dawn.
Go.
We're up. Oh, I'm not there yet. Now I'm there. All right, so we're going to first carefully trim out the organza. Just carefully. You don't want to do it too tight, too close for this stuff. It's kind of delicate, I would say. Hopefully you guys can see how awesome my ghost is gonna look. I wish I had green and white variegated thread. That would be really cool on this one. Maybe even green, white, and black. Why don't they make a Halloween variegated thread? Purple, orange, and black. Wouldn't that be cool? All right, I am going to pause for a minute and say hi to everyone. How is everyone doing? It's nice to see everyone from all around the world. Yes, welcome everybody. I hope you guys are having fun already. And comment. Anyone ever attempt to use a silhouette to cut the applique pieces? I'll answer that because I have a silhouette. I have a maker. I don't have the Brother one. And I have like the brand new, it's Cricut. Sorry, that kind of escaped me for a minute. I have the Cricut maker and it does work. But I would only use it if you were making a whole bunch of these. If you needed to cut out a whole bunch of ghosts and a whole bunch, then it's worth the time. I think personally it's a lot faster to just cut it at the machine. If you're only doing 1 or 2, do it this way. If you're doing 50 or for a show or something, then get out the silhouette, the cameo, and cut away. It does work. I have done it. It's pretty cool to have everything pre-cut, but it takes a minute to place it. Always remember to make it just slightly bigger too, right? Because otherwise it's too difficult to place. But yeah, it works. It works. A lot of places are giving you the SVG files too, but again, I just literally just wouldn't if I have a whole bunch of them. I find it cutting it like this is a lot better. It is a lot better. Now, are we doing a color change? What are we doing? No, I'm going to keep using the black. I would use white, but I'm going to keep using the black. So, everyone is with me so far? It's my birthday, Elna. Well, happy birthday. I'm sorry that you're sick in bed, though. That kind of sucks. So, happy birthday. Happy birthday. I'm not going to sing. Are you going to sing, Dawn?
I don't sing.
Nobody wants Dawn to sing.
Hey.
What? Did you hear me?
I didn't hear a thing.
It was a whisper. Everyone can feel free to give Dawn a hard time. So someone says, Jackie says, superior thread makes an autumn colored variegated thread. Ooh.
I have to look into that.
I have some old thread from a different brand, but I've never seen. I have Christmas variegated thread, so it's dark green, dark red, like burgundy and white, and that is stunning. Absolutely, I've used it on a couple of things. But Halloween, yeah, somebody should make a Halloween one. I think that would be groovy. So, okay, let's take this back to the machine. We're gonna do a tack down stitch on all of this. I'm going to first fix my ghosty cut there. It's a little bit off. Look at all those sparkles. Isn't that great? All right, Dawn, switching camera.
Go. You're up.
All right. So now we're gonna do some tack down stitches. So woohoo! Let's go again. Use a lighter color. I'm just doing it so you guys can see what it's about. You can see everything, and it's not too light, I guess is the word. So zigzag, and then we're gonna still have fun. I'm gonna pause for a drink. While we're stitching out, we can have a chat because this one will take a few minutes. Oh, you can see the sparkle. I can see I have my iPad here that's showing a delayed feed, and you can really see the sparkles. And they're everywhere, I gotta tell you. They're all over me. So sparkles are cool, but kind of annoying as well. So, tack down. Actually, you know, I might change my mind on something. That black is looking pretty smart with those colors. And it'll match the back. Yeah, I might have to change it. That green is cool, though. I was gonna use the green on the outside. Well, we'll see when we get there. How's that? You guys can vote on it if you want and see. All right, what is next? Okay, next up is the Spiderweb, and I am gonna keep it black because I want it to show up really well. There we go. So this is gonna do the background Spiderweb. Yeah, I really like the black. What do you think, Dawn? The black around the ghost?
I actually like it with the zigzag. Just tack down is nice.
Well, you know what? An E-stitch is what you use instead of like satin stitch and whatever. And it's an E-stitch or a blanket stitch. And well, maybe we can ask Heather what she thinks about that. I like the black. I don't know why I like the black. Because it stands out with the little ghosties. You can still tell that they're ghosties in the back. Yeah, you can see a couple of them. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll have a little bit of a difficulty covering them up, but that's covering up the black. That's what I'm thinking of. Hi, Suzanne. Suzanne Summers. She says, I love the way the black makes the other colors pop. Yeah, you know what? That's what I'm thinking of. That's not really sure. We'll see when we get there, because it might be too boring. The green might make it stand out too. Hopefully it'll cover up just fine, but the spiderweb looks absolutely fantastic. I'm loving it. Loving it. Loving it. Isn't that awesome? My sparkly guy. You know, you could use some fancy fabric in the back of the ghost, and for the spider web, I don't know what you do. You could put like a darker iridescent fabric on it, because spider webs are kind of silky and pretty looking like that. That might be something too. So many different things to do. That might be cool, actually. I actually think I might have some black stuff that's like this sparkly. Maybe I'll try it. Maybe I'll try it. So remember, you guys, we're gonna have another giveaway, and this one is really cool. And I've done the video, I just have to edit it, and I'm gonna give you guys a sneak peek. So for the scissors, we are going to announce the winners when the subscribers hit 9,000, which we're not that far away, are we, Don? From 9,000?
No, we are at 8.9.
I think
we are 19 away from 9,000.
19 away. So 19 people need to subscribe to the channel, and then we'll do our scissor giveaway, and then we will start on the next one. And we're going to hit a big milestone with the next one, because we're going to have 10,000 subs, which is awesome. So this is just going to do the Ghosty Stitches, and I did decide just suddenly to do them in black. The white isn't going to cover it over, so it's black. It's going to have to be black. I think it'll make the ghost stand out a little bit more. Another color that would look great would be silver. But again, you have to do the outlining stitches and all that. You have to do it in a lighter color. So I've kind of messed myself up just a smidge by doing it so you guys could see it. So I'm just gonna kind of roll with it. Hi from Florida. Oh, how's everyone doing in Florida? 2 people from Florida. Sue, what part of Ontario? We are near Windsor, Ontario. We're about an hour away in kind of a smallish ish town. Is that close to you, Jackie? Ontario is a big place, so maybe not. But you never know. You never know. It's worth asking. Florida. Florida. You're not having fall like we do. Ghosty's looking good. What do you think, Don? What do you have to say?
I think it's awesome. I like the sparkly ghost.
Yeah, that's an extra nice touch, isn't it?
Yeah.
Staten Island, New York. Awesome. Hi, Inez. Hi. And Donna is from England. Wow. I used to live in England. I lived there for 2 years when I was a child. And we lived on a little military base called Lark Hill. And it was about 1/4 mile away from Stonehenge, which was really cool. I got to see Stonehenge all the time. Look it up. It's like southern England. And it was the time of my life. I loved it. I know Windsor. I have family in Oshawa. Yeah, Oshawa is far away. Kansas, cold and rainy. Yeah, we're chilly. We don't have rain today. We're having fall pains. One day it was so hot it was unbearable. And then by the time the night came around, it was so cold. Well, not winter in Canada cold, but it was darn chilly. How's our ghosty? Ooh, we're doing the fancy stitches now. Yeah, I like the black. I like the black. That goes. That really goes. So, we're getting there. I think his face is going on next, or the lettering. You could, if you wanted, the lettering on it says Boo. I think it would be really cute if you put like a name or something there. You can't put a whole lot because there's not a whole lot of room, but I think adding a name would be cool. Boo Crew. I boo what I want. I think, okay, face, here we go. I changed the colors because I want it all to be black. Urban Threads or Embroidery Library had that. I boo what I want. Of course, I got it, so we're going to be putting that on t-shirts at some point. So now we're stitching out the eyes and the mouth and the wording. I left it as boo. And I really like the black. I really think that's cool. That is nice. A little trim there because there's no place to hide any connections. And McDreamy does his dance. I love McDreamy. I would probably love one of the brand new ones, but ouch. Here in Canada, they are really expensive. I think maybe I'll buy a car instead or put my children through secondary education because, wow. But fun. But fun. Carol, I'm here but a bit late. That's okay. That's okay. We didn't broadcast this one because we had to do a lot of setup and figure everything out. So that's why we're... What's that? We still had technical troubles. But hey, it's all figured out now. We will announce some of them and give you guys a week's notice. But this is why we're telling everyone subscribe to the channel. And make sure you put your notifications on so when we decide to have fun and go live, which we've done stitch alongs and digitizing, then you guys won't miss it. You'll get notifications of it. And we try to do it at different times so we can hit different people across the world. It's hard to do. I won't be doing any like at night for my time because I get too tired. So how is the conversation going? Oh, Kreative Kiwi. Yeah, Kreative Kiwi is an amazing site. I encourage everyone to go over there and check it out. There's so many of these files that I'm doing that are free. And it's extremely reasonably priced. And every time, as long as you follow Heather's instructions, and the instructions are fantastic, they will turn out perfectly every time. I'll be doing more. There's a skull I want to do. Heather asked me to do an octagon. I don't even remember what it is. Table topper. So I'll be doing that because I won't be doing that live though because it would take long. Actually, that is a question I would like to ask you guys. If we were doing a live and we do a bigger project, like a lot bigger project, would you guys be interested in that, like a 2-hour live? Because there are a lot of things that I want to make, but they're bigger. Like I just picked the coasters because it takes an hour. But something bigger, like more complicated, I think it would be fun. What's next? Okay, so now we're going to decide. We're going to do the outside here. Now, do we want it black? Or do we want it that gorgeous green? So everyone vote and tell me, black or green? Black or green? There's a little delay. I love the sparkle of the ghost. I know, me too. I got sparkles everywhere, but, you know. Oh, Suzanne, you would like a longer one? That would be cool. Yep, challenge us. I try to challenge you guys all the time. All the time. All right. I want to learn everything. I like your attitude. I like it. Go for it. Purple. Ah, Suzanne, you just got to pick something that I'm not offering. Purple. Oh, but look, I happen to have a purple right here. So that's our options now. I haven't changed the green. So we can just look at this. It's kind of fun to do it this way. We do it on the fly. So, you know, that purple's kind of cool. So thank you. So green. Don, you calculating it?
I'm calculating.
And I guess we'll throw in purple as well because this is my, if you notice I had it right beside my machine, this is my Halloween purple, so so I have it there. See, that green matches though. Wish you would do a Christmas stocking. Yes, I will. I'm on it. It is on my list. It's on my list, so I will be doing it. Kreative Kiwi, of course. See, okay, purple. Oh, purple. Everyone's going for purple. Suzanne, you rock, man.
So black's out.
Black's out.
It's now between purple and green so far.
Purple and green we're switching to, so vote. Oh, purples are winning, I think, Dawn. I'm going to go ahead and snip the black because black is out. And always remember to pull it the direction that your thread is going, right? It's very important. You'll wear and tear your machine. So, what's it going to be, people? What's it going to be? I picked the fabric today, so it's only right that you guys pick the thread. Usually we let everyone pick the fabric too, which is kind of fun. A little of both. Well, you know, we can do that too. I'm thinking.
Tied right now.
Oh, we're tied, Don says. How many people?
One more for the tiebreaker.
40. Oh, I just looked. It was 43. 40 people. You guys rock. That's awesome. Purple, purple. Purple, purple. Well, all right. That's a compromise. Grace said that. What if you do the satin in purple and the overstitching in green? I'm kind of liking that idea. Yes, Suzanne? Purple, purple, purple?
Purple, or you can do your mix. Purple took over green.
So it's definitely purple. Okay, let's stitch out the purple. And I will stop the machine, and then we can decide if we want the green. Because it does look kind of cool when I do that. I've done that before on a couple of them. So, sorry, stretching. Trying not to hit everything because there's, oh boy, cameras and lights and everything in my way. So if I can do it without whacking the camera, that'll be kind of groovy. And I did. Ha ha. I'm getting good at this. No, I just moved the camera.
You're a pro.
I just moved the camera. Give it up. Give it up. Okay.
You didn't really move it though. It's still good.
Well, good. All right. That's so much fun when everyone can pick what we do. I think that's fantastic. So, let's do the purple. Rock and roll. Rock and roll. I think the purple is going to make it. Oh, yeah. Great idea. See, Suzanne, you're very creative for coming up with that. That's awesome. So, I got to make sure we stop it and decide. So, thanks for all of your input. Don is very patient. Why is Don patient? No, he isn't. Yes, Don is.
No, they don't all have to pick on me. Some can take my side.
No, no, no. Don't do it. No, that's my way of sending a subliminal message by whispering close to the microphone. Half the fun is giving Don a hard time. And yes, Don is very patient. He puts up with me. So that shows you how patient he is. What are you gonna do? Yeah, that purple's fantastic. That's awesome. So yeah, what we normally do is we take a vote in whatever I'm stitching out. I picked the fabric today, but normally we have 1, 2, or 3 to choose from. It's been so much fun. We did that with the beer mug rug coaster, and it ended up fantastic. It looked great. I even put googly eyes on it because it was so much fun. Yeah, look at that purple. I had a little problem there. That's kind of weird. It's stitching out kind of weird. So, I don't want to go back because it's so thick. Somehow, for some reason, it skipped right there. Oh, no, it didn't actually. Okay, never mind. It's just a piece. You can see it on the screen. It's just a piece of the thick that's over it. So that's okay. We'll fix it. Yeah, purple rocks. That rocks. It does pop. Yep. Give that man a beard. No, Suzanne, stop. Suzanne. Is Riley watching too, Suzanne? Because I want to say hi to Riley. Hi, Riley. Dawn, say hi to Riley.
Hi, Riley.
There we go. So everyone says, because she's a toddler and she likes to watch while we do these videos, because Suzanne puts it up on like the TV. And she understands, and I say hi, Riley, and she loves it. So just for some fun. While waiting, I would like to say hi to everyone from all over the world. So cool we can share at the same time. Elna. Yeah, this is why we like doing the live things. It's just so much fun. It's so much fun. A couple of weeks ago, we did a live digitizing one, and that is so much fun too. I love it. And with lives, I don't have to edit. So I'm cool with that. I get tired of listening to my own voice. So yeah, I'm kind of cool with it, and it's fine. What?
She's at the pumpkin patch today.
Oh, well, that's okay. She can watch the rerun, or maybe you can tell her, Suzanne. Looking good. I think I should move my camera a bit. It's kind of not quite the view. It's too much of the machine and not enough. Maybe that's... Can I see, Dawn? Yeah, that's better. Look at the colors. Look at the colors. Yeah, I think I want the camera just moved over a little bit. I will set that up next time. So every time I stitch something, I have to move stuff around, and I didn't quite have it for stitching the whole thing. Stitching the outer edge, but that's okay. So, awesome. I'm loving it. I hope you guys grab some Kreative Kiwi stuff and stitch it out, because isn't this, like, fantastic? I love the purple. Loving it. And the black. I'm glad I stuck with the black for the Ghosty, because I think he looks awesome. Absolutely awesome. Purple. Yep. It's another thing I love about this machine. We have all multi-needle machines. We do run an embroidery business. And it's odd for me after 15 years to get a single needle. You know what's really nice? It's quiet. And I can sit down. Because it would be hard to stand up for hours. Not hard, but you know, it's much more comfy sitting down. And I can get cameras all around McDreamy. But I can talk over it. I don't know if you guys have heard, but the multi-needle machines, they're awesome, but loud. And I couldn't figure out how to do it. You know, in the videos that I edit, I can just edit out the noise. But I think it's cool that I can talk over McDreamy. Whoop. Almost got it. Okay, so you guys can see the purple. So we're going to vote for the overstitching. Do we want it in purple or do we want it in green? Purple or green? And I'm going to take a sip of a drink while we're deciding. What do you think the green's going to look like over it, Dawn?
I don't know. It matches the material quite nicely, or is it a different shade?
No, it matches it quite nicely.
I think it would look good then.
Yeah, I can put it here. No, I'll put it on this side because there wasn't quite enough room. That's the green. So green, 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 green. Okay, so I'm changing threads. I'm getting the feeling there. I'm changing threads.
You are changing threads.
Yep. So we'll trim that. Let's cut the purple.
We have one purple.
Oh, I've already cut the purple. It's like, oh, right there. We'll pull the purple off. Thank you, purple. You were a good find. I am glad I keep...
Oh, somebody's throwing in a white.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Come on. All right, well, I'll hold off. I think the majority of people said green, right?
Yeah, it's green.
It's green. Okay, well, we'll go ahead with green. See how much fun this is? I think it's awesome. We will have to get a poll going in the group to see what we're going to stitch next on live. If it's something you guys want to help out with, learn, or just, you know, pick things. We'll have We'll have to make a list. Maybe Suzanne Summers can help me with that. Make some kind of a list. So I need to go back just a smidgen so we start these off properly. Just, I don't think it was too many. We'll try to hit the tie-offs now. Okay, let's do this. Fingers crossed that it's awesome. And, oh my god, it's awesome. Oh, that's awesome. That's very cool. I will fix that one part that's missing. Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. I think Kreative Kiwi does have a Halloween trick-or-treat bag. I was looking at it today. I'm pretty sure it was Halloween. Okay, loving the green. You guys are awesome. This is way better than what my mind was thinking about it. This is way better. Super awesome. Super. Oh, fantastic. Yep, you guys rock. Do you see it?
Yeah, I just want to see it head on. Yeah, I like it.
Isn't that amazing? Yeah, that adds something to it. Super-de-doo. All right, we are almost done, guys. So now for the fun part, because I don't have to sew anything, we're going to put our black ghosties on the back. And what you want to do, now this is folded in half, and you want to make sure that they overlap. So you don't want to put them like this because there'll be a gap. We want to overlap them. You want to make sure you hit the lines though, of course. And, well, that would be cool. You know, I should have matched this too. I could have made this back seamless had I thought about it. However, I do have a boo there, so I'm happy. Let me check the other side. There's no boo. And this one, it's booless. So make sure the fold is down as well. So, yeah, I could have fussy cut this and played around a little bit more. But that's okay. So you guys want to make sure that they're overlapped. See how much overlap there is? And I think that's fine. You don't have to worry about it being, you know, straight or anything.
I have a question.
Okay.
If you do it that way, is that boo going to end up on the inside or the outside of your coaster?
Oh. Let's put it face down. Thank you.
Okay. I didn't know if I was thinking right.
Yes, thank you. Yes, because we're going to turn the whole thing. Whew. Whew. Okay, it would be really hard to fussy cut this. Now, I have to do it this way too because we want it there. Okay, so match up, folded edge. Let's double check folded edge. Try not to worry about the boo too much, apparently. There we go. And it doesn't matter if the top's on top or bottom or anything like that, as long as you have an overlap. Now,
I just have to interrupt and say that that looks really cool with a ghosty head and a nose.
Dawn. It looks like, what was it? Back in the 80s? Kilroy was here? I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
Yeah. Or Ziggy. Kind of like a Ziggy? No, not quite.
Not quite. Now, I am going to tape mine down. You don't actually have to, but McDreamy likes to catch these. Now, obviously, it's not going to catch this side, but it can catch this side, and it'll make a mess of it. And he does it every single time. So I'm going to tape it down, probably more than you need to, just to make sure he doesn't do that. It's, Dawn actually pressed this on our heat press, so hopefully it'll be good. But let's see, keep an eye on it. So let's go with our last part of the stitching. And hope that, this is just painter's tape, by the way. It's just painter's tape to hold it down. Painter's tape is the embroiderer's best friend. So here we go, the nervous part. And stop. See, it did it. Blah, blah, blah. All right, so if you get into trouble like me, we're going to have to take this off. And because I was sitting here watching, we don't have that much to fix. If you had carried on, you could really, really make a mess of it. But see, I don't have too many stitches to pull out. And you don't even have to take those ones off. So this is just McDreamy. So what I'm going to do, because he's being super picky today, you can stitch through the tape. I'm not... Yeah, you just have to be watching, and you stop it before it makes a mess. So easy save. There we go. And back it up enough. So I am just going to do it this way. And go. And stitch through. Yay. So, nice save. The important thing is not to panic. And it stitches it around twice so we get a nice hold on it. So, whew, there we go. The bobbin. Didn't I say that? Really? I mean, I don't have much to go. Come on.
You put a new one in when you started.
Really? No.
Why not?
No. I don't know, because I thought of it after we started. Alright, well, sorry people that you have to watch me change a bobbin, but... what are you gonna do? Yeah, no. Oh, it's gonzo. Thanks for the warning there, McDreamy. The bobbin is almost empty. Oh, just kidding. It's totally empty.
Why are you throwing me?
It dropped.
It dropped.
If I threw it at you, sweetheart, it would hit. Alright, I have a pre-round bobbin handy. The little trick for this is make a letter P. That's how you remember which way it goes in. See, circle and down, the letter P, and put it in. That's how I remember anyways. And string it by, and don't forget to put the lid on it. Slip that back. Alright, super exciting. Thank you, McDreamy. That's my fault. So my fault. Oh well, tragedy, bobbin issues. It's been fun. Now I am gonna back up a little bit, just, 10 stitches, because we don't want it to pull apart. And we're gonna go for the finishing run here. Go, go, go. Actually, the green looks really groovy on the black too, doesn't it? I like it. And happy music.
What machine are you using?
McDreamy. It's an Innova. It's Dream Machine 2. So Innova's XV8550D. So it's the Disney version. I love it. He's a star. All right. So finish embroidering. Let's switch cameras, Don.
I'm sorry.
Switch cameras, Don. Don, switch cameras. I should say your name first.
Different audio. Sorry.
Don. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm up. Thank you. He is listening to me and then listening to me recording about 10 seconds behind, so it gets a bit confusing. So look what we did. Now, if you have to sew over your tape, it's painter's tape, and look, it just pulled right off. You don't have to worry about it. That is a cool trick. People think that, they tape all around. Just tape over it. It doesn't, you don't want to really stitch over it, but for what I used it for here, absolutely, for sure. Pop it out of the hoop. Oh, look, there's a sad ghost. I always thought the Halloween ghosts had to be happy.
He didn't get candy. He's sad.
Is that what it is?
Yep.
Can you get my Ginger scissors?
Yeah.
What
That guy's ready to eat lots of candy.
Ooh, the ones over there. Don't hit your head on the light. I just want sharper scissors for this. But before that, they're just on my table. Let's take off, thank you, the backing. And when you're doing tearaway, tear it down like to here, and then hold down, because you don't want to pull the stitches. If you see, I almost did there. You got to be careful not to pull everything out. So, and you're also holding it at an angle. Most people don't realize that there is, you know, a certain way of doing it. So I'm holding it down and I'm putting this at an angle to tear it without moving anything. So you do have to be a little bit careful with tearaway. There we go. Cool. We are looking good. There are sparkles everywhere. So now we're going to trim it out, and I have my good big scissors for this. Not that it's thick or anything, but you don't need like a 1/2 inch seam or anything like that, because we are already sewn together. And you don't need to clip the corners too, because they're curved, so they turn out very nicely. And I see that I missed a little bit of the tearaway. I don't think it would matter, and it's not coming off, so I'm just going to cut it. Just to be picky. And I trimmed, I had some long pieces on it, and I trimmed it. So, looking good. That's about all you have to do. Let's turn it. Turn, turn, turn. Now, I just use my nails for the turning. You can use, I know there's tools for it. I just don't happen to have any, and I don't need any more. I use these because these scissors are just amazing. They have a blunt tip on them, and it works perfectly for getting out the corners. And I use those. I know there's tools. A lot of people use like a crochet hook because it's not sharp, and it looks pretty good. But I just use my awesome nails because it works. And of course, with these ones being curved, it's actually not even remotely a big deal. They just kind of, see how I'm doing it? They just kind of go out quite nicely. And wow, hey, didn't we do a good job? You guys are awesome.
And look at your boot placement.
And my boot placement. Yeah, I think I'll fussy cut a little bit, and we can all do that together. But I thought having green on the front and black matching on the back. You know what? I almost got this guy. Look, I almost got him. Although that's an arm. So never mind. Never mind. We got one ghost. We got happy ghost. This guy candy eating ghost. He's twice. Look at that. He's twice. Yeah, it might have been cool. I wish the boo up here fit. I think that would be really neat. I need to pull it back a little bit. And of course there's glitter everywhere. So what do you guys think? I think that was fun. There's glitter in my spider web. Oh no. I think that was fun. I love the fabric. The fabric is from Craftsy, by the way. And that is a hint to our next giveaway. And I'm not going to say anything more, but that is a hint to our next giveaway. Watch for that video this week. So much fun. Let's give you guys a close-up of it. And you can see the sparkles in that. And that was just a piece of organza that had sparkles in it, iridescent, and it's gray colored. And I thought that would be good ghosty. You guys decided on these colors for the stitches, and I love it. The purple, that was awesome. And the back is cool. So great stitching. It's delightful. It's delightful. I love it. You give it a little press and it'll stay flat, and that's all you need to do. That's all you need to do. So, are there any questions? Does anybody have any questions? Because part of doing this is having time with you guys. And we love to spend time with you guys and answer questions.
What
size
is that?
This one is the 5x5. Now, this comes in 5x5, 6x6, and 8x8. I chose the 5x5 one, so it would... Normally I would try to sneak a charm square in there, but I found it's a little bit too close, so living on the edge. And plus the other ones would take much longer to stitch. I find this one is just perfect. And I actually like the size. If you guys want to see, this is the size. So this is a can on it. It's just the right size for smaller normal drinks. I don't have any problem with it. I think it's cool. Unless you put my water mug on it, then it's kind of crazy. But yeah, Was a Spiderweb a triple bean? It looks like a back stitch. I'd have to look at it on the computer. I don't know how well you guys can see it. It might be a bean stitch. I don't think so, though. It would be bumpier. So my guess is no, it's not a bean stitch. It's a back stitch.
Where did you buy your pre-cut fabric?
Oh, craftsy.com. And I only buy stuff on sale because fabric in Canada is atrociously expensive. And this stuff, this Halloween stuff, there's 2 different ones. And they were all on sale. And charm squares are like, well, it's $6 Canadian. I'm not sure what it would be in American. And the fabric is spectacular. I think I have 5 or 6 different ones. I love it. Pre-cuts, to me, everyone says pre-cuts for quilting. I say pre-cuts for embroidery. That's what I say. So you can have, the thing with pre-cuts that I like is that it's the whole line of fabric. So for example, this is a great example. I have green and white ghosts, and I have the same print with different colors. And there might even be a third depending on what the line is. And I think it makes it so easy to put stuff together. All you have to do after this is pick your thread like we did here. I'm finding it just amazing. So a 5x5 pre-cut is a charm square. 10x10, which is quite a bit bigger than you think actually. That's called a layer cake, and I use them both. And you know what? Storage is a piece of cake. It's not a layer cake, a piece of cake. You don't have to have cupboards full of fat quarters, and you pretty much use it all. You use it all, so I'm loving it. Just wondering if you announced the winners of the scissors. Oh, no, we haven't yet. We're going to wait until we hit 9,000 subs. Once we do that, then we are going to announce the winners, and we will do a separate video announcing the winners. And if you hear your name called, good luck. Then you can contact us. We'll give everyone an email. You can contact us and let us know your address and everything. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Winners can only be subscribed. So, do you want me to do that, Dawn?
You said you were going to, so I didn't know if it was...
No, I did a video on a sneak preview.
Okay.
Yeah. So I kind of gave hints to what the next giveaway was, but yeah, no, Beatrice and I did a video for the next giveaway. We're not doing it yet until the scissors are done, but I wanted to give you guys a little sneak preview so we could all get really excited about it. I will do another video when it starts and talk about it, but just sneak preview just for fun. Are there any questions? Fat quarter bundles. Yeah, I do too. I like it. I'm finding though that the pre-cuts are just exactly what I need, especially for doing stuff like this. It's so much fun, and I am able to put like 3 different sets and let everyone choose, and it doesn't take me any time to do it, and I think it's really cool. It's really cool. Would a charm square pack make these coasters? You can. I've done it. Watch some of my videos. You see me on the edge. And it's kind of it's 5x5, but it's hard to place everything. It would work for the inside, really close for the outside, and they're not big enough for the back because these are folded in half. So I'm gonna say probably no, partially, but if you had charm square and you had a layer cake, you could do this. You could do it. So that's what I tend to do. I buy the big and small, and it works. And so I cut up a layer cake for this one, and this one is a layer cake as well. I was going to use a charm square, but I didn't want to mess it up live. I can edit out when I mess it up, but yeah, there we go. What size hoop did I use? I used my 5x7, so it fit in nicely to that, perfectly into the 5x7. There are 6x6 and 8x8. So, and the 8x8 is always, just for reference, that's the sewing field of your hoop. So this hoop, people get confused about it. 5x7 is the actual sewing field, not the size of the hoop, if that makes any sense. So if you have a 5x7 hoop, then that is what you have to sew in. So if something is 5, okay, obviously you're right on the line. I would make it a little bit smaller, but 5x6.5, other than the 5 being close, it will fit in here. 5x7.5, you're going to have to go to a bigger hoop. So I saw that on Facebook that people are getting confused about it. It is your sewing field. They are labeled and they're written on it, the sewing field. So it's easier that way. What machine do I have? Okay, for this or for working. So I have McDreamy, which is a Dream Machine 2. And that's, he's the one I use for most of my videos. But I also have Ragnar. And Ragnar is a Brother Entrepreneur Pro 10 needle. And I use him as well if I'm too lazy to change colors, which does happen. But I use them both. They are just for, I bought them specifically for this channel. So yes, I've invested a lot, you guys. So, but yeah, Dream Machine, I'm loving it. I never thought. How do you buy stabilizer? Go in the store? How do I buy it? It's different in Canada because we don't have a Joann's and we don't have a, what's another place everyone goes, Hobby Lobby and stuff like that. We have in our town, and even in the city, that's Windsor, that's close to us, we only have a few fabric stores and there's hardly any quilting stores. So I buy everything online because we don't really have a choice. I would love if I could go down to the store and get stabilizer and stuff like that. It just doesn't happen around here. So I buy everything online. We run a business, so we do it through Gunold, and we buy great big huge rolls of everything. What's that, Don?
We buy in bulk.
Yeah, we buy in bulk, and that's what saves you money. And, you know, I buy a roll of tearaway, and I've had it for 3 years or something, so it's quite a bit. So is there any free software to do your own design? Nope. You get what you pay for. You get what you pay for. However, you can try software for free. Some of them, like Embird, for example, you can try it for free, but you can't save and stitch out. Something like Hatch, it's fully functional for 30 days, and you can do everything that you normally would. You can save, you can stitch, you can do everything. So it just depends on the software, but no, there's no free software. There's none. You have to, you know, invest a little bit in it. And it's not cheap. It's not cheap. I'm sad to say it's not cheap. So the more expensive isn't necessarily better, but I always suggest to people, they say, what is the best software? Well, the best software for me is E4 because we do commercial work. So I need E4, Don needs E4 to feed the machines. However, otherwise, if I wasn't doing that, I would look at PE Design I quite enjoy, Embird I quite enjoy, Hatch I quite enjoy. So it depends. This is how I answer people. It depends on what you are doing. If you want to do photo stitch, which a lot of people do, they're kind of hard, but once you get them, then you're going to be looking at, out of those ones, those are the ones that I just happen to have, you're going to have to get Embird or PE Design 10 because Hatch doesn't have a photo stitch. So that eliminates it. So depending on what you guys are going to do, that's the software. So the best software is what you are comfortable working in. That's my answer, and does everything that you need. Every software isn't going to do all of it, but you need to pick what you need and match your software to it. So that's what I tell people. Where can you get those scissors? These scissors are from Gunold, and apparently only from gunold.ca. That's what I've heard, and that's why I decided to give them away. You can see it's Gunold. You can try in the States. Gunold. It's Gunold, gunold.com. And try it there, but as far as I know, it's not there.
You can also get them by watching the video and commenting to try to win.
Not this video. Yes,
No,
Don says,
video.
Don puts his commercial, a shameless plug there for the video. So yes, go to the other video where it's a free scissor giveaway. We have 5 pairs. And you know what? If it's a big hit, we'll do it again. We'll do it again because I can get them. So Gunold isn't open to the public is the other thing. You have to go through them, and you have to have the business license and all that kind of stuff. So I'll help you guys out. You guys get commenting and get making the channel spectacular, and I will make sure you guys get what you need. So you have to have a resale license. That's the word I was looking for. That's the word I was looking for. You have to have a resale license, which we do. So yeah, keep helping us build, you guys. You guys, hopefully everyone understands the sky's the limit with this channel. Oh, one of our batteries died. All right. I'm going to guess we need to tie it up before this camera dies because the one that was on McDreamy just pooped out. So, I'll put a link, Inez. I'll put a link. If you go on the channel, it is, it says attention free giveaway. So, and it was recent. It was only last week. So, thanks for this. It's a great time. You're welcome, Carol. Thank you for joining us. So I'm going to say thanks everyone for watching. I hope you guys had fun. Thank you for helping me pick out the fabric. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.